Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Anyways, we're gonna talk about this video right now. I don't like wasting time. This is Fresh got humiliated on his own show in the worst possible way.
Oh, yeah. What good? Yo, good. Yeah. What good,
Walter just got son humiliated and packed up on his own show in the most embarrassing way possible.
Fresh, I just don't like you. You're a bitch ass. I just don't like you.
It's very, I don't know, bro. Honestly,
And that was a reality check that he had coming for a long time. Because there's some things that Fresh and Fit hate. Women.
There you go.
Get the fuck out of here. Why don't I?
Just to see Smiley.
Fuck out of here.
like me personally, right? Like I get the fact that because I had some point I was watching Friendship Fit, not like as a fan, but like as somebody that was very much like, you know what I mean? Their game is very. I will critique Fresh and Fit's game and advice, but this is not the video. This is just to talk about what is going on right now and about racism, I guess. I'll make another video about racism soon, but this is my first one. My part one, if you would say. Anyways, me personally, as I'm watching this video, it's like, I'm just talking to talk, sorry.
All friends, by the way, so get the fuck up out of here. But matter of fact, any of you just want to get up and leave, you can feel free to leave. Because at the end of the day, you guys are all sluts anyway, so I don't give a fuck.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
There
Oh,
we
yeah, get
go.
the fuck out of here, man.
All right.
Shit's ridiculous.
Show's
Get the
over.
fuck up out of here, all you
All right,
fucking
show
bitches.
cancel, man.
I'm gonna end this shit myself. Get these hoes out of here, man.
Yo, what did they say, bro, to solicit this kind of verbal destruction? Like, what did they say? Because I really need to know the full story behind it, bro. Because for you to be pissed like this, bro, I don't know, bro. Like that women, bro, that girls, you shouldn't let what they say affect you to that extent. You know what I mean? But it's whatever.
And you shot yourself. Stupid ass come in here and annoy the
Oh, come on.
fuck out of me, bro. Get the fuck up out of here.
Like when you have guests on your show, like you need to be nice, and that's very important. I don't subscribe to that, that way of treating people. Even if they are rude to you, I don't subscribe it, especially on your show, right? Because you are not just like talking to people, you are also advertising your show. And you don't want people to look at your show as this show where you just insult your guests, right? Because most people, and especially important guests, will feel like, wow, I should not come to these people's show because this is what's gonna happen to me, bro. Nobody wants to become embarrassed. No one wants to be embarrassed. So that's just my personal opinion about it. But whatever.
Black people.
Yeah, let's keep it 1,000. Get your reparation. What you gonna do with it? You gonna buy a bunch of some Jordans? You're gonna buy some. Yeah. Yo, good. Yeah. What good, man? You gotta buy some Fendi. Buy some rims. Oh yeah, look at that shit spin. Yeah, look at that shit spin.
I tried being a for like 6 months. That shit retarded. That shit retarded, bro. Yo, listen, man.
Big monkey chains and all that.
Try that shit again. That shit retarded.
It's very sad. Like I get that they're joking and trying to be funny, but it's like, lacks taste. In this channel, we have to have taste. We need to be tasteful. To me, it is distasteful. It tastes like chicken, raw chicken. No salt. You know what I mean? But that's just me, bro.
I'm trying to assimilate to these.
Oh my God, bruv. YouTube. See, I don't care what you say. I am not subscribing to YouTube Premium. Why is my internet so slow?
With Adobe Express, it's easy to create everything I need to share my brand, my content, and my
Yo, I'm
culture
whatever.
with the world.
See, let me off this thing for example. Whatever, like anyways, I don't even have clout anyways. I don't think that me advertising my channel will be advertising this will be any issue.
Like, yo. Okay, I know I can't speak. Like, what's good, bro? Yo, let's go. I was like, what'd you say?
And especially black women.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
So,
bro, I'm good.
You know, sometimes if they're, you know, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Black girls are bottom of the totem pole, bro.
Like, I do not like that saying. Like, that is not a very. I don't know, bro. It's just, I don't know. For
You want me to lie?
Bottom of the totem pole of what? Because
In everything. They're fat. They're
okay,
loud.
okay. First off,
They're obnoxious. They have wear fake hair.
these both girls are both Spanish.
They look black or half black. They look like half breeds.
Yo, like, honestly, bro, like, these girls are actually quite. I'm sorry, let me, like, increase the quality. I don't know why my YouTube always does that. 4K. I'm gonna make you guys watch it in 4K. No. Why would I let you guys watch it in 4K, bro? If I have a cheap laptop, like, it's not gonna be as 4K as you think. Wow, it still looks very crappy. Let me go back and go phone again.
They're
Okay,
loud.
okay.
Black women at the bottom.
Spanish.
Irrelevant.
Obnoxious. They have wear fake hair.
These both girls are both Spanish.
They look black.
Nah, but they're beautiful girls though. Like, bro, this dude just hating, bro. They're just hating, bro.
Or half black. They look like half breeds. Yeah.
Nigga, that's why black.
Like, bro, where did that even come from, bro? Like, you saw some 3 girls dancing, right? And your first thought was, oh yeah, black girl at the bottom of the totem pole. Like, where did that even come from? It's very weird. Like, I don't know. To me, it's weird. I don't truly know about that. Like, I don't know, bro. To me,
Women at the bottom of the tier, man. I got.
Are you Indian? Is he Indian? What's your nationality? I'm asking you for
come on, man. Come on, Maeve. The monkey noises, nah. Nah, man. That's distasteful. It's very sad to see.
Are you Indian?
I gotta say this. That's irrelevant. I gotta say
Where are you
this, man.
from?
That's irrelevant.
Why did you say something like that?
And the worst part about this, right, is not that he's saying it. No, is that other race of men and races of men are seeing this happening, and it is embarrassing. It is very much embarrassing because you're giving them a perception of black women that is not good. As a man, especially as a man from a specific like tribe or whatever, if you're tribalistic, your goal, right, is to protect your women. That is your goal, right? Not just physically, right, but like, reputation. The woman's goal is to protect the man's reputation, while the man's goal is to protect the woman's reputation. So if it's a situation where this man is openly talking trash about black women as a black man, then what happens is you leave your women vulnerable because there is no black man to protect her from black men, because black men are the one that is attacking her in front of other race of people. So it's a situation where it's like you are doing what you're not supposed to do at all, because it's not funny. Like, you might think it is, but it's not. As a black man, it is your responsibility to protect a black woman, regardless of whether you like it or not. Because just by courtesy of her being like you should have that courtesy of respecting her based on that. But it is whatever, bro. But to me, it's very distasteful.
Really? Why don't you look Are us you in not the black?
Yeah,
What
bro.
the
The Weave
fuck?
Warrior's leaving.
Yeah, we are.
All right, go ahead, leave. Watermelon chicks. It's fine.
See, this is why you can't feel bad for dudes like this, bro. Because it's just like very pathetic. It's really, really is.
Yeah, black jokes is crazy. Are you?
okay.
Where are you from?
That's irrelevant. I'm a racist, right?
And I get these comments all the time when I talk about Fresh and Fit. Oh, but they're black. When I say black people or black women in this video, I'm talking specifically about black Americans, who they've made it clear that they have nothing but disdain for, as you saw in those earlier clips.
Eating a banana, playing some Donkey Kong on an N64 because he's a stupid prick. He's a window licking stupid nigga.
What? They are not black Americans and do not identify as such, so please fuck off with that comment. And if they were black, would they talk to another black person like this?
I'm literally in the middle of a gym calling your dumbass as I'm working out, because you're a stupid idiot, fried chicken, watermelon with salt, running around with guns, doing dumb shit. Like, you came in here on some tough guy shit.
Like, yo, are there black people that do bad stuff? Like, are there black people that do all this stuff? Of course, right? We do acknowledge that. Okay, we see them sometimes. Not everywhere because that's a bit hyperbolic, but we do see them sometimes. They are right. But the thing is, right, their perception of black people is through social media, for example. Because most black people I've met are actually quite chill, right? Are they ones that are violent? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why people call me, and I don't like when people call me because it's just like you're trying to make me move my attention away from what I'm doing to you, and unless it's something important, I do not like that. I'm sorry for that. I'm very sorry for that. I genuinely don't really like calls. I don't know why. I just don't. It makes me anxious a little bit because it's like, "Ah, why are you calling me for? Like, you could just text me, right? Because calling me is like, something happened. We want to find where you are. Please help us. And it's just, to me, it's whatever. I'm not a fan of that.
You offer it like a typical black person instead of actually making concrete arguments. You're an embarrassment. You're an idiot. You make a bunch of stereotypical things. Yo, aren't you from the Sudan? Can't even pronounce it right because in your culture, to pronounce things correctly or use correct English is considered coonery because you're low IQ dumb like you are. You probably wear Gucci. You probably wear designer.
And I don't like people that are like this, to be honest. Like as a man, right? You shouldn't be this. Ugh. You shouldn't be this talk it. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be like this angry. Like, of course, you can have rage once in a while, right? But it's not like you should be all the time. You know, like most things that most this guy might be a good guy in person. I do not know. I can only judge you guy based on what I see about the guy. And what I see about this guy is just angry and he's like, you know what I'm saying? Anger as a man should be something that is rare, right? That is rare because when something is rare, it has more value. But when you're angry all the time, then it's like, okay, that's just the way you are, right? Your rage will lose value. You understand? It becomes diluted, like, okay, this is just the way it is, whatever. People don't take you seriously anymore when you're angry because that's the way you always are, right? So you should be able to be calm most of the time. Be calm, be collected. And then when you're angry, people are going to be like, wow, I've not seen that before. That is how it's supposed to be. And you should hide that away. But this guy, every time he shouts, oh, and he's like, okay, whatever, okay. Like, as a man, this is completely, to me, it's completely feminine, right? You shouldn't, as a man, you shouldn't talk this much. Like, verbal insults shouldn't be like something you like say a lot. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a problem with another man, it's whether you talk things out, resolve it, or have conflict. Shouting on a Twitter space with a bunch of people, to me it's not. It's just like, I don't know, bro. To me it's kind of feminine, but I digress.
Probably have like 10 pairs of Jordans, and you're probably poor, and you're probably stupid on top of that. Actually, you don't have to say probably. We know you're stupid.
They've legit shown nothing but hatred toward black Americans and just have an overall anti-black energy throughout their podcast. So it's always comical to me when they talk down on black people, but then they are not accepted by white people, which is a community they want to be accepted by.
No, I've noticed with black dudes, they don't like doing that shit. White guys, we're all like, yeah, I said we.
White guys, we all like. This guy gets his ideology from white supremacists. Like me personally, as a man, right? I do not mind whatever you want to be. Be that, okay? Just be honest, right? It's better for you to be like a outspoken white supremacist than for me and you to be friends. Okay, me and you are friends, walking, just hanging out, and then I discovered that you have videos of black people getting on your TikTok. You know what I mean? I prefer you just let me know that, hey, I do not like you and I'm going to stay away from you than for you to pretend that we're friends. And this is, yeah, just be authentic, bro. I do see some flaws in his thinking, but at least I know how he thinks, right? And I know that, okay, this guy is not like, for example, if I'm a black guy, right, I want to do business with you, I wouldn't want to do business with someone that speaks that way. You know what I mean? It's just not good for business. This is why they got demonetized, right? Because advertisers, to be honest, don't really care about your freedom of speech. All they care about is making money. And if you're someone that goes around spreading hate about a particular group of people, may it be the Jews, the blacks, the Asians, Indians, they're going to fire you. Every single job is going to fire you. Why? Because they do not care about your right to speak. They care about making money. And you being someone that is outspokenly against a group of people, you will hurt that brand, and most people will not want to be a part of their company's growth because they see that, oh, you have someone there that do not like us, and they are still there, so you probably don't like us. This is the reality of the world, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can say what you want, right? You can have your opinion, but you should do it in a way that is, number one, respectful, because most people take disrespect very seriously, and number two, productive, right? Like, you want to speak about the black community, cool, but what are you doing to help the black community get better? Insulting people is nothing, right? Oh, you're black. Oh, you're dumb. You're low IQ. Okay, then are you building schools to increase the intelligence of black people? You're not, right? Do you have organizations to help black people get better? You don't have, right? So you are not helping us in any way. You are just giving other race of people the ability and the power to insult you because you have insulted yourself. And you might think, oh yeah, you are part of this community, but deep down we all know that that's not the case, right? Because you will never be accepted in our community. We all know how they view you. It doesn't matter how good you are. That's just the way you are, right? And it is unfortunate that this man has this mentality where he thinks he's part of them, but deep down he's like, you're not, right? Got the biggest smile in his face, bruv. I've never seen Jay Waller this happy before, bro. To be honest, it's sad to see, and the reason why it's sad to see is not because, right, that he is a black guy doing this, right, but it's because of now there's an open way for other group of people to be racist against you because you have been so openly racist against yourself. It is not cool. They will not respect you. Nobody will respect you, and this is the reality of how it works, right? I'm not against any of these people here. I do not know them personally, but based on what they spread on social media, at some point you have to say, okay, what is going on here, and why? What is this, right? Because what they are doing is they are spreading some level amount of hatred towards a specific group of people, and that will affect the real world. You need people that could come against this ideology and fight against it so that there would be balance. If not, one side will take over and it'll be a problem. The same thing with the BLM, the same thing with the whatever. If there must be at least two sides, okay, and there must be conflicts between each other, the yin and the yang. It should not be a situation where one just completely takes over, and that will become a problem. Like my advice to people is just be yourself, be normal. Like, all of this is just weird, in my opinion. Just be normal. Like, it's not that hard, okay?
He's white, Justin. He's white.
Oh, for God's sake. Anyway, I gotta off mute this. I don't know why, bro. I'm gonna pay for YouTube Premium because I don't want YouTube Premium. All I want is to watch videos and make videos on YouTube, bro. So that's all I want, bro. And yeah, anyway, subscribe to my channel, bro. I'm trying to hit 200k before the end of this year, and I'm going to 100%. So subscribe and hit a like, have a comment, say whatever you want. I'm a nice guy. I'll definitely respond to you Make sure that you know get what you want. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Myron in white only spaces getting put in his place several times.
Myron, you're in my space the other day, and I said, you're doing a great job calling it these, but if we take this country back, we want it for white folks. And would you go home? And you said, I was born here and I'm not going anywhere. And this is where I think the problem is with working with non-whites is that once you think you help us, that you're just going to stay in our country. Do you still stand with that answer?
Bro, you look, man, I know you're trying to get a culpable moment here for your...
No, it's the truth, man. This is the issue.
This is the truth, bro. Like, are you fighting with the people that are against you? Because that's what you're basically doing, right? you being in this space, is you supporting them, is you basically fighting against yourself because their ideology is against you. So you're basically like a traitor in reality, right? People like you that don't really like people like you is quite obvious. Do you think when they get their country that they want you, they're going to let you in? It is very pathetic. I don't know his mindset. I don't know what he wants truly, right? Does he want like I don't know what I truly want, right? To be honest, I just don't. But let's see.
With whites working with non-whites.
About a problem. We're over here talking about a problem, then you bring it right back into, this whole white thing. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
This whole white thing is what built this country, Myron.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Hey, you
like,
sand.
Nothing hates. Tell that you got to go find it himself.
well, he's the one that's making
listen,
accusations, so
let's just stick with the Americans for now.
And then we got this naturalization here. Like, bro,
You will never see,
where you're with the standard guy. Yo, you're British, right?
Bro, you don't know your. You don't know your. You don't know your. Hold on.
Yeah.
So it's nothing but karma that Walter finally got a taste of his own medicine too. But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to this guy, man. And shout out to me too. Like I have a channel. You know what I'm saying? Like I changed my profile, which is cool. I have a channel. It's called Eridoxes, whatever makes you happy. I changed my profile. I'll make like an animation video once in a while, but that will take a lot of time. But for now, I'm just gonna like react because it's easier, and plus I'm very good at it, so it's whatever.
Sub. Now let's get into it.
Fresh, I just don't like you. You're a bitch ass. I just don't like you.
Time out. That came from so left field. How did they let him keep talking after that point? What? He was so comfortable saying it too.
Me personally, right? I'm above like racism stuff. Like I'm so above it. Like I don't. To me, I'm very much above it. The reason why I'm above it is because to me it's just like stupid. Like I get, oh yeah, we're the superior race. You're lower than me. Blah blah blah. But when you begin to look at all of this, you realize that man, I have like how many years, bro? 100 years tops. By the grace of God, like 100 years, like. Why would I want to sit down and think about other race of people? I don't have money, bro. Like zero money in my account, bro. Why would I care about who is better, the white or the black guy? Who is superior, the Asian or the Mexican? Like, to me, this idea of racism is low IQ because you might say, oh yeah, the white are the upper caste and the black are the lower caste, but we all know that if a black guy has money, he will basically come to your country, do whatever he wants, okay, be treated like a king, okay, live with your women, impregnate them all, and do whatever he wants. Like this is the reality of the world, right? So this idea of you say, oh yeah, because my skin is pink, I'm better than you because your skin is brown, is just so idiotic. Me personally, I believe in love, and I believe that if you love a girl, that she might be white or black, that you should, if both of you believe that you have a future together, then of course you should do so because it's idiotic for me to say to try and control another man's life, right? That's just my opinion. If you love a girl, if the girl is white, as long as the interracial relationship is not based on prejudice, right? Oh yeah, she's white, so I'm gonna marry her because she's white. Oh yeah, he's white. Oh yeah, because he's black. I put him in because he's black. Oh yeah, like as long as it is deeper than just like shallow prejudice, like you can do whatever you want. And I'm just reapping. Me personally, he knows what he's saying. He knows what he's saying is wrong. And it's not that he doesn't know, right? Like white people know subconsciously that the word is not good to say. Me personally, and this is my personal opinion, right? See, bruv, I am superior to all of this, so I don't care. Okay, that's just me. But we are looking at it from understanding of history, right? And by understanding history, we understand that okay, this is not the best thing to say to a black person, and I do understand that. And he's saying this to be malicious, right? So it's unfortunate.
And Myron, you tell guys to get into real estate. It's like, bro, the barrier for entry to that is so high. Like, you need to just tell people to buy Bitcoin. Really that simple.
So why my bitch doesn't?
I just don't like you, bro. I just like it's
Are you
that
white?
simple.
Are you
I
white?
just don't like you.
Yeah.
Bro, like it's like bro, like how can like this is to the white guy. How can you like someone you don't even know personally? Me personally, I do not hate Fresh, and I do not hate them because I don't know them personally, right? I can already judge them based on what they say on media. I don't hate people because hate is like it's weird. It's a rare thing to have in your heart. Like I have love for everyone. I just believe that some people think stupid thoughts, and that is why they have stupid lives. This guy here, Fresh, he has this idea, and I don't know, not even Fresh, because Fresh is quite redeemable. Fresh is quite like calm. It's Myron that's the issue. And the thing about Myron is that his idea, no one knows the kind of world he visions. Because the kind of world he visions, right, is a world full of white people, of course, we know that for sure. And me personally, I don't have a problem with like white people, okay? I love everyone, white, black, Asians. And you should love yourself too. If you're white, love yourself for being white. If you're black, love yourself for being black. If you're Mexican, love yourself for being Mexican. This ideology, in my opinion, of oh yeah, I'm white, then I am, you know, then I'm white and I'm bullied for being white. Oh yeah, I'm white, so I should hate my whiteness because of white guilt, whatever. I feel like it is, to me, it is idiotic, and the reason why I feel like white guilt, generally speaking, is idiotic because the point of being guilty is that you did it, right? Like you are not responsible for slavery, so you should not feel guilty about something you did not do. The point of you being guilty is that you did it, so you should basically just be yourself, right? That is just it. It's hard for people to be themselves because most of them are literally demons in flesh, right? So they have to hide their true intentions so that they could fit into society, and that is where the problem comes from. Like if you could just be like a normal guy and approach people normally and be friendly, and I'm not even going to be friendly, just be what you are, right? People will address you in the way you're supposed to be addressed as, and that is the way the world works. Me personally, if you're white, love yourself for who you are. Like it doesn't matter, bro. Like hating doesn't get you anywhere. Hating a black person does not make your life better. Hating on a white person doesn't make your life better. We are all broke, bro. Like you guys are all getting you're still getting spread up, you know. You guys are still getting touched by the system, bro. Like you and you are still getting touched by the same system, bro. Like no one cares, bro. Like this is the sad reality of the world, but it's true. You might say, "Oh yeah, cause I'm white." Like, bro, no one cares, bro. You're still broke. Me too, bro. We gotta get our money up, bro. Like for real. But like I digress. I just like talking a lot, and I'm sorry if you do not like the fact that I talk a lot. But I need to express my opinions because that's the only way we can the video don't get copyright strikes.
Yeah, I'm white.
These dudes are so lame. You literally just got called the N-word to your face by a guy you clearly know is white named David. Nothing to say, no snapback, no crash out, no response at all other than are you white? When you clearly know he's white.
You just said the N-word?
Yeah.
I didn't give you the pass.
I did.
Walter is just lame, and it is so weird.
You didn't give the guy the pass, like, bruv. Number one, right? To be honest, he basically does not really care about any pass. You get what I'm saying? Like he doesn't really care. Like you should not let people like this come to your own platform, right, and disrespect you in that manner. It's just not proper, right? You will not come to my house or put a pew pew in my face. Like it's not gonna work, right? Like I'm not gonna let you do that because it is my house. You are in my territory. Get out. You know what I mean? Like if you are putting a guy there, right, what you're doing is giving the guy a free advertisement, right? That's what you're basically doing, bro. Letting people know, hey, this guy. And like, no, I won't give people that would talk to me badly any type of publicity unless it is something that is we are, you know, engaged in, and it is the whole premise of the event or show. But for you to just like let a guy completely, like, no, not me,
how
bro.
timid they are when a white person is confronting them with racism. We saw this with Myron too. He had nothing to say in those white spaces when they were calling him the N-word or saying N-word. But let a black person get on the call and they're going to be every derogatory racist stereotype in the world. Let me
Because it's cool to them. This is the reality. Me personally, I don't take this like any emotionally because to me it's idiotic. It's low IQ stuff. Making fun of black people and making fun of white people to me is low IQ. Like the reason why, and this is very specific, is because of the fact that it's just like, what good does he do, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't do any good, right? You bashing this group of people, you're basically enabling groups of people that want to annihilate this other group of people to be way more forward in their approach to this group of people. So it's a situation now where you're basically enabling this kind of behavior to, come forth. You did that. You insulted a black woman on stream, and because you insulted a black woman on stream, you gave him, and I'm not saying he did it, but you know what I mean. You gave people like him the ability to insult white women on stream because you that are supposed to protect them were unable to because you're too busy being whatever you are. Like, I see how dumb that thinking is, right? As a black man, it's your goal to protect a black woman. That is what you were supposed to do, but you failed at it, and now people are going to bash black women. And this is what you need to understand, that you have a big platform, right? It's not just jokes. You have a big platform. People watch you, and people are very much influenced by your thinking, right? So you need to be careful with the ideology that you purport. If you purport that black women are this and that, then that's how they're going to see black women, and that's how they're going to treat black women. They're not going to respect them, and they're not going to treat them with like human beings, just like how they're not treating you like human beings, because you have brought that premise to them and they have eaten it up, and now it's backfiring at you. So it is a very sad situation to be in, especially as a black man to be seeing this. But it's regardless of it, it's just low IQ stuff. Like, it's very low IQ, in my opinion, by the way.
Let me address the elephant in the room. One, white people should not be saying the N-word. I don't care. It's not a debate at all. Don't say it. Now, with that said, the simple fact that Fresh and Fit kiss ass to white people as much as they do, but when white people are confronting him, he has nothing to say, and this is another example of that.
I didn't give you the pass, though.
They don't need a pass, nigga.
It's unfortunate that I don't have YouTube Premium, but hey, if you like my channel, 200k the end of this year, I do think big for this channel, because I do believe that channel is going to go far. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what to do now. Let me go back and
He's way too comfortable saying that. It actually rolls off his tongue so naturally that it sounds more normal when he says the N-word than when Walter says it. That's crazy work. I do not condone this white dude, David, saying the N-word at all. Let me make that clear. Now, with that said, the way we've heard Fresh and Fit talk to black women and about black people, this is poetic justice.
Never
did.
That is you, my friend. So here's
Never
the thing, bro.
needed one. Street, I'm from the needed one.
This is so freaking cringe, bro.
All right, let me. You need one, my friend.
From the street, I'm from the street.
And look at Marvin's bitch ass with nothing to say at all. We heard him on the call before talking to a black guy, going off, crashing out every N-word, every stereotype in the book. But when a white person calls into their show, confronts them, calls them the N-word, they're not giving the same energy at all. So they talk down on black people and kiss the ass of white people, only to not be accepted by white people, and then be called out their name to their faces, and they got nothing to say. When I say this is embarrassing,
you need one, my friend.
From the street, I'm from the streets. Like, I'm really.
No,
from
you're
the
not,
streets.
nigga. You're a white boy.
Dog, David got it.
Bro, you're not, bro. Bro, you're not. I don't think you are, bro. Like, David, I'm sorry, but you're wearing like nah, bro, come on, man. This guy is how will I explain this guy? Is just like a average basement dweller. Nothing like, I don't hate basement dwellers, but it's like, if you're watching Fresh and Street with Fresh and Fit, I don't really think that you are what you say you are, bro.
David gotta chill. This ain't funny. I know it's funny because it's about Fresh and Fit. I don't condone white people saying the N-word, but damn, he's cooking Walter.
You're a white.
Yes, I am, brother. Yes, I am, bro.
Oh,
You can
bro,
ask
please,
about me.
please.
Ask about me in the area that I live in, brother. You can ask.
Marvin is a fucking mime, hasn't said a word. This is so funny. And instead of Walter addressing a white guy, calling him the N-word to his face multiple times and not giving a fuck, he's asking some roundabout question about where he's from, anything to avoid the actual topic. These guys don't stand on business at all.
Yes, sir.
And this is why you should always have like a baseline ideology, right? That you should live by. Because what is your baseline ideology? Is your baseline ideology white supremacist ideology? Because white supremacist ideology is against you, and the moment the true white supremacists are against you, you have no more baseline to stand on, and now you're falling. And now look at you, you can't really have anything, you don't really have anything to say. This is why you do not need, and this is why you need to understand this, right? If you're insulting your group of people to lift up another group of people who do not care about you, then you're going to have the same treatment. And this is just the reality, right? I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but it's just the way the world works. You can't insult black people, and then when somebody treats you like the way you treat black people, you now want to act like a black person. It doesn't work anymore, right? You're white, right? This is how they treat you now. It's just the reality.
Okay, go inside and say to Nick in the street. I promise you, they'll beat your ass.
I do it all the time, brother. I got tons of homies in the hood, bro. I got homies.
No, I don't think it does. Bro, look at his haircut, bro. Look at his haircut, bro. I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. I don't think it does. No, I'm not saying that because of the way it look, right? But I'm saying it because I know people. I've had interactions with people like this before. So it's whatever. I don't think like.
He's in South Dallas. I got homies in East Dallas. I got homies in
I don't
North
think it's
Dallas.
Dallas. You said
I got homies everywhere, brother.
Bro.
You're a
capping.
big ass, bro.
You're
I see
capping,
through
bro.
your fake ass facade, brother. I see through it.
I am me on camera, having fun. I got the lifestyle you
Wait, did David come with a racist crash out, cook Walter, then dip? That is crazy work. And they still have nothing to say. They are so hard anytime they're talking at or about black people. But let it be a white person, and this is their faces.
you had, and in your mom's basement probably. Oh, bro, fuck your. Okay. Okay. And? Oh, I said the N-word. You want a brownie, Nick? You're not Nick Fuentes, bro. He can say it. You got to pass.
No. Nick cannot say it, and I hate to say this, but Walter, you lost me there. Why does Nick Fuentes have to say it, bro? Like what? Like, dude, what are you talking about? But what are you talking about? Like, me personally, right? I'm not going to like keep the N word because I do not care. Personally speaking, that's just me. I feel like everyone that says it to some degree, me, I don't really say it because it's not a word that comes out from my mouth. Okay, my words are musical instruments, and the sentence I make is a symphony. Every single word I use that is not like in my musical tonation is something that I cut off because it just makes me sound like a weird off note symphony, right? Like a piano that doesn't like a guy that can't play piano, like, you know what I'm saying? So I would not say that. I would not advise anyone to say it because it's just like it's whatever. It's not a good word, bro. That's just me, okay? But at the end of the day, it's in your prerogative, right? Nick Fuentes. I prefer David even say than Nick Fuentes because me, I know the way Nick Fuentes thinks, and it's like, nah, not my cup of tea, bruv. I might make a video on him and dissect some of his points.
You don't. You're not Nick. You're not Nick, bro.
This dude even saying that Nick Fuentes has a.
Anyways, that was someone that came and interrupted my whole show, and I'm angry. Rawr. Anyway, let's get to what we're saying. Me, I believe. What was I saying before? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. To me, it's just idiotic. Both sides. Just be normal, right? You can have your prejudice, whatever. You can be, but just be yourself and be normal. Attacking group of people doesn't do you any good, and the reason why it doesn't is because you will still have to live with those people, right? Especially when you're on the internet, right? Like if I make a video hating on white people, for example, see, I live in a very white place. I still have to go around and hang around with them. So it is not something you should do. And yeah, bro, it is that simple. So, anyways, thank you guys for, yeah, take care, bro.